Greetings, Fright fans, and welcome into the lab here for day 26 of our Howling Halloween countdown, where we're counting down 31 werewolf movies and TV episodes to celebrate the season. 31 of the werewolf movies and shows that I particularly like. So yesterday we looked at Werewolf of London, an early entry into the genre, but one of the best. Tonight we're going to look at something else. We'll pick it at random as always. Reach into our pumpkin here and see what tonight's movie is going to be. Tonight we're going to look at more TV action. Werewolf the Series. This week's Howling Halloween entry is a 1987 TV series called simply Werewolf the Series. This was a weekly TV series that aired on Fox TV from 1987 to 1988. There were 29 episodes in all, and unfortunately it was canceled after only one season. It followed the adventures of Eric Cord, played by John J. York, who becomes cursed with lycanthropy, passed on from his roommate who bit him before being killed by Eric with a silver bullet. The pilot was 2 hours long and set up the events of the show. From there it played out much like the Incredible Hulk TV show, with Eric on the run from the police for the murder of his roommate and searching for the head wolf, as he learns the only way to be free of the curse is to kill the head wolf and sever the bloodlines. His searches lead him to the trail of a gruff man with an eye patch named Janos Skorzeny, Chuck Connors, who is indeed the head wolf. A bounty hunter named Alamo Joe Rogan, played by Lance Legault, is searching for Cord to return him to the authorities and collect the bounty for him. In each episode, Eric would befriend different people and get wrapped up in various adventures that always ended up with him changing into the werewolf and often saving the day and escaping in the nick of time. Chuck Connors is always great and makes a perfect menacing master werewolf. It's a shame this series was canceled. It had great special effects. The werewolf makeup was designed by Rick Baker and the effects done by Oscar winner Greg Canham. The wolves were the big, full, furry-bodied variety, yet still walked on two legs. 3 skulls. So Werewolf the Series, good stuff, solid werewolf action, 3 out of 5 skulls here. I love Chuck Connors, so anything that he's in, I'm a fan of. I love the episodic nature of Werewolf the Series, and this one needs a proper DVD release. It's never really been released. You can get bootlegs that were recorded off of TV when it was re-aired in syndication by different channels. People that recorded those have released the bootlegs, so you can find it. People have put really bad copies of them up on YouTube. The problem with this series, the reason why it's not been released, I think, is the music rights, because especially early on they used some music from different well-known artists that have caused it to have problems in re-release on DVD. Unfortunately, for those of us who would really love to see this, you know, it's great. It makes me think, this series makes me think back to the 70s Marvel comic book, the Wolfman comic book that they did, Werewolf by Night, which was a really great werewolf series, very episodical. This was, you know, like the Hulk in the 70s, kind of, where, you know, wandering town to town with someone chasing after him. Very much the same format, but it works. It's good stuff. Check it out, Werewolf the Series. So that's it for this week. This entry into our Howling Halloween countdown. We're nearing the end, so be sure and check it. Stay tuned. More stuff coming. Tomorrow night we'll keep this rolling. Until then, Dr. Gangrene saying, stay mad.